Ladies and gentlemen, good morning, good day. What's going on, everybody? It's currently 12, middle of the day here, or middle of the morning rather, and yeah, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to talk about a few rumors. We're going to talk about a rumor that popped up, which actually looks really freaking brilliant. It looks really interesting. So I thought, I'd take a look at it, see what it's all about, see what the deal is, and yeah, that's about it though, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to get right into it. Of course, I just want to say thank you for watching these videos. If you do enjoy them, always drop a like, it does go a long way, and leave a comment down below. And if you aren't subscribed already, please subscribe. Either way, let's get into the actual information, which is this right here. So shout out to John here for sending this my way, and asking me what I think about this. What are my thoughts? What do I think about this little rumor here? So I thought we'd read through it, see if it's realistic or not, what my thoughts are on it, and that sort of stuff. And also, let me know if you guys like this new kind of Pokeball like aesthetic, where the Pokeballs are kind of like rotating around, or like not rotating, but like just kind of casually like going back and forth. If you enjoy that kind of like background stuff, let me know. Either way, let's get into the actual information. So Chairman Rose, first of all, the guy is calling himself the Leaker, and then it's called Sword and Shield. They didn't spell shield right, which is, I always make that mistake as well. Like, not because I can't spell it, it's more like I just type it so fast that I always mess up the position of the letters, but he messed it up as well, man, which is totally fine, because that real leak that we had before the previous Pokemon Direct, that real leak had a lot of grammatical issues as well. So based on grammar is not what you should look at. Like, if it's poorly written, that doesn't mean it's fake, because a lot of these people that leak these things could be from countries where like English isn't their main language, so of course they'll get some things wrong, and also they type the shit out fast. So trust me when I say this, that anything is possible. I'm open to anything at this point. So let's see what this is talking about. So Chairman Rose, also I'm gonna read the bottom of this one first. But yeah, okay, cool. So I just want to make sure to read that, because I noticed some people covered a rumor like yesterday. There was a rumor that popped up, which literally at the end of the rumor it says, "Hope you enjoyed this fake thing I made, like this fake leak I made. Hope you enjoy it." Which is just like, yeah, okay. But here's what this guy says though, which is that Chairman Rose is made to look evil, but he's in fact a good guy. Oleana, who runs the day-to-day operations in Rose's company, is the evil leader trying to take over the company, which makes sense. She looks pretty evil. I can see like Chairman Rose, like when I first saw him, I was like, he looks a little bit evilish to me, you know what I mean? But I think it's gonna be one of those things where like Chairman Rose is just gonna be like kind of like the figurehead of like this whole like Pokemon League or whatever, making tons of money and that sort of stuff and all that stuff. But he's very oblivious, most likely. I think that's what they're gonna pull off. Pulling off one of those plots where he's just oblivious, and the real villain is her, and she's like, "Mwahaha! You didn't know I was doing all these things behind your back." Woo! It's gonna be one of those things, right? That's what I'm expecting them to probably pull up. So yeah, that's what I'm assuming is gonna happen here. Next up is Chairman Rose is Hops and Leon's dad, which would make sense. They look very much alike. I don't know if you guys have noticed this, but they look very similar to each other. And I'm actually going to pop this up on the screen here so you guys can see what I'm talking about. But they're very akin to each other. So I definitely think that seems like a possibility. So let's get the website up here. Go to characters and we can find, let's see, I think right here we can find like the, actually no, that's not it. Where's all the characters? The people of Galar region. Here we go. Alright. So they aren't including the other ones here, but if you look at Leon, right, and you look at Hop, they're brothers, and you can see the similarities clearly, right? The same hair color, that sort of stuff. And then you look for, let's see, let's find, characters. Oh, actually, no, if we go to all and we just look down, oh, there it is, there it is. We open up, and there you go, right? So we look at that, and then look at these guys. They're very similar, right? So I can definitely see this being like their dad and like another character being their mother, which will never be shown, right? Like they definitely could be related. I can definitely feel that kind of feeling to it. Also, by the way, like he's really like Iris. He looks so much like Iris, it's ludicrous. But yeah, I do think this seems like a highly possible thing that he could be their dad. And gave his son Leon sponsorship at the start of his journey. To keep Leon being loved by fans allows him to give Hop and his best friend Yu a sponsorship. Now, Impidimp will be revealed in Corocoro. So I don't know if you guys know this, but Corocoro actually got leaked today. And I may even like put it on the screen here for you guys to see. But like Corocoro was actually leaked today, but didn't have anything brand new. So I'll actually pop it up on the screen here. You guys can see what we're talking about. Corocoro popped up, and here's what it had. Basically, it was the already shown stuff from... it was like I can't even remember what this Pokemon's called again. Let's see, Duraludon. Yeah, Duraludon was just being shown again with its like special new type move, which is the one that like basically does 140 base damage, I think, right? I think that's what it does, but it takes 50% recoil. on its HP. So it's just this showing it right here, and basically what was mentioned here by oopsie daisy here by these guys is that Corocoro, or by Cerebi, is that Corocoro this month doesn't really showcase anything new, but does provide some artwork of Duraludon using the special move Exhaustive Beam. We'll bring more as it as it comes, but yeah, that's about the general gist of it though. So next thing, the hexagon shape on Oleana's earrings, Chairman Rose's badge. Let's see. So I'm not sure what this means. The hexagon shape on Oleana's earrings, Chairman Rose's badge, is a sign for Meltan. Oleana has a third legendary Eternus locked up in the giant crown-winged building. To unlock its full power, alright, she needs Meltan and will try to get you to help her find Meltan for research, right? Which is pretty seemingly normal, evil characters making us do their dirty work. Like, honestly, I think about that, right? Like, Pokemon does that a lot, right? Where, like, you're just like a normal guy, but sometimes you tend to do the bad shit for the bad people, right? Like, it's common in video games. Like, you think these people are good? Well, guess what? You just helped them get, like, weapons-grade uranium. It's like, okay, brother. All right, cool. Let's annihilate someone. It's like, it's a little bit, a little bit hardcore. But let's continue, though. So she got locked up and she needs Meltan for research. About a 1 minute and 54 second video will be quietly released on Wednesday, the 24th of July, which actually is a high possibility that we'll see another trailer. Remember, right now we're in the promotional cycle, which means the trailers will keep dropping a little bit all over the place, right? Where we could probably expect another Pokemon Direct, maybe potentially like the 2 months or a month before the release of the game. But I think up until then, we'll just keep seeing trailers, because that's what we had with Let's Go Pikachu, Let's Go Eevee. Every 2-3 weeks or so, there was a brand new trailer. So we just had a trailer drop the other day, which means the next one should be in like another 2 weeks, give or take, right? Like, that should be about the general time frame. So, high possibility for that. So, there'll be a 1 minute 54 second video, which will be quietly dropped and released on Wednesday, the 24th of July. In this video, you will get to see 3 new Pokemon. A shark Pokemon called Toolhark, and is a water fighting type. Interesting. I would love that, actually, if that's true. The elephant Pokemon you had very briefly, we saw very briefly the other day, called Elekhalf, which is a water/electric type. Lastly, you'll be shown the first stage of an ant family Pokemon called Pupanta. This will be the regional bug, starting as a larva, evolving into an ant, then a flying ant. Starts off as a bug type, but from its evolution, it will be a bug fighting type. So, again, I would say pretty reasonable, makes sense, doesn't seem to be too often, too, out of the ordinary or too strange. Now, next one. You will get to see 2 new gyms. These are version exclusives again. You will see the Fairy Gym with its leader Opal, and you will then see the exact same gym, but instead of pink, it will be purple. So Opal, we remember that, I think that was actually in the original leak, but 2 new gyms, and these are version exclusive. There's going to be, if that's true, that's going to be 2 different gyms that are version exclusive, which would be very strange of them to do. Like, they've done version exclusive gyms before. They did it in, like, Gen 5, right? With, I can't remember exactly who it was, but they did it in Gen 5, though. But the thing in Gen 5 with the exclusive gyms was that they were both Dragon-type gyms, right? They were the same typing. Now they're doing something different, right? Like, they're doing basically, like, the Fighting-type gym and the Ghost-type gym, I think. Yeah, and like their version exclusive, right? Sword gets a fighting type, Shield gets the ghost type gym, but then having another pair of exclusive gyms just seems very unlikely of them to do. Why would they go that far? Like, that's extra work they didn't need to do. Think about it, right? Like, just think about that for a second. As much as we like to just go on Game Freak about being lazy and stuff, it would be very strange for them to do this, because it honestly just means extra work for them to make another model and animate it. It actually is extra work. Like, it's something I kind of appreciate. I know a lot of people hate the actual separate gym leaders, but I like it. I like it because that shows that they, there's actually a reason to want to own the different versions, right? And if you play one version, you can get a little bit of a different experience than having the other version, which makes everybody's experience a little bit different, right? It depends on who you are and which game you play. If you play both of them, you can get like a good replayability value. And I think adding another one like this would be great. So you'll get to see 2 new gyms. These are version exclusives. Again, you will see the Fairy Gym, with its leader Opal, and then you will see the exact same gym, but instead of pink, it'll be purple. This will be a poison gym led by Smith. Alright. You will then see the regional Pokemon are confirmed, and you'll be shown a Galarian Oddish and a Galarian Spinarak. You will see a 3-second animation video of an Eevee starting to evolve, and that's how the video will end. It will have 2 new evolutions. So Eevee will get 2 new evolutions. Fair enough. We've heard about that a million times. And one last thing, follow the path to the forest by your home, and you will reach a new city which isn't seen on the map. This city will be a massive, including Oleana's evil team's base and a train station. You're in for a surprise with the city. I do hope that is true. I really do. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that's the general gist of it, though. I think this is mostly, like, one of the most interesting, definitely. Like, is it the most possible one? Who knows? I don't want to say, like, yes or no on this, or, like, say this is fake or this is real, because we don't know, okay? It's a rumor, we discuss it, we talk about it. My opinion is that this is highly more likely than most of the other stuff I've seen. Like, the one that was posted yesterday, which had some really ludicrous shit, and even says it's fake, definitely feels like it's more fake, whereas this has a little bit more realistic features to it, right? It isn't over the top or anything like that. It's just, like, it's just good enough to be, like, considered real in my opinion, but I'm a bit 50-50 on it. So let me know in the comment section down below, ladies and gentlemen, what are your thoughts, what are your opinions on this? And yeah, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Have a great day, and bye-bye, ladies and gentlemen.